Hallo liebe DVD-Forum-Zuseher. Wir sind hier mit Adam Finley, dem Designer von The Escapist 2. Was ist neu bei eurem Nachfolger?
So the Escapist 2 is a sequel to the Escapists, and it introduces multiplayer for the first time. It's up to 4 players multiplayer, and that's local or online, or a mixture of the two. The game itself is a sandbox game about breaking out of prison. It's got elements of simulation, strategy and RPG in it.
Welche Gefängnisse und Umgehungen sind im Spiel enthalten?
So there's many new locations in the Escapist 2. We have 10 prisons in total. One of them people might be familiar with is a new version of Center Perks from the original game, a new revamped version that contains all the new features and all the new stuff that our sequel has to offer. But yeah, there's more weird and wonderful locations in this new game. We have a prison that's like Area 51. We have where you play as an alien trying to escape the prison, well, the Area 51. We have a space station. We have a Wild West map where everybody's like cowboys and sheriffs and stuff. And then we have a new type of prison. So in the first Escapists, all prisons were just the normal buildings. In this, we actually have 3 transport prisons. And what they are, they're a prison that's on the move, and they play slightly differently to the normal prisons. So you have a time limit to escape before the vehicle reaches its destination. So we have a plane, we have a boat, and we have a train that you can escape from. So they offer quite different gameplay to the normal prisons.
Welche neue Funktionen und Techniken wird es für die Flucht geben?
So aside from the multiplayer and the new prisons that we have to offer, we have a revamped crafting system. So one of the things that we got a lot of feedback for from the first game was that people often had to look up recipes on Wikipedia, like online. So what we've done is we've actually included a recipe book in the game so that players can actually plan ahead as to what they can craft and what items they may need for that. We have a more dynamic combat system in it that features heavy and light attacks and blocking and locking onto opponents. Prisons are now multiple floors, so instead of just being on the ground floor, we've got up to, I think the oil rig prison has like 15 floors on it, so it's quite tall out of the sea. What else do we have? We have a versus mode now as well. So normally in the first game you would play on your own to escape. We've introduced multiplayer, so you can cooperate with friends to escape, but you can also go head to head with them in a versus mode, and the first person to escape wins, and the other people get left behind, locked up in prison still.
Gibt es ein Feature, was dir besonders gut gefällt?
I've worked on the Escapist 2 for the whole of development, and I have to say one of my favourite new features in this game is the new special set piece escapes that we've introduced. So normally you can escape by reaching the outer perimeter of the prison, by cutting through the fence, digging a hole in the floor, knocking a wall down. But we have special single player and multiplayer escapes that they're almost like puzzles to figure out. So for example, on the oil rig level, you can befriend a dolphin and escape on the back of the dolphin. So you know, in space, obviously there is no perimeter, so there's some really cool escapes that I won't reveal too much, but ways of escaping from space. And then there's like a motorcycle escape, there's helicopters, there's jet skis. So there's a lot of new cool ways for players to escape in the game.
Das Spiel ist am 22. August 2017 für PC, PlayStation 4 und Xbox One erschienen. Für die Nintendo Switch ist es für 2017 geplant. Ich hoffe, das Video hat euch gefallen. Wenn es euch gefallen hat und ihr mehr von uns sehen wollt, abonniert unseren Kanal, und wenn ihr Fragen, Kritik oder Verbesserungsvorschläge habt, schreibt sie in die Kommentare, wir würden uns darüber freuen. Bis dann und tschüss!